that sounds right for you, but it's unique.
Yeah, but like.
So this is AUD/USD, the monthly time frame. I'm going to grab my key level, right? I'm going to place one right here. All right, that's a good support level for AUD/USD. And also, if you look at it on the left side as well, right, it was trending down, right? And then now it's currently trending up. So I can, obviously on the daily time frame, that's where we look for the trend line, but based on the monthly time frame as well, I can tell that there was pretty much like a break in the retest of the downtrend. Now it's currently trending up, right? So I think that's what Joe was saying earlier. So it's probably a good trade to actually get on early. So, and then I'm going to go down into the weekly time frame. Oh, actually, no, I actually skipped the monthly time frame. This is the monthly time frame. I'm going to add a couple more levels as well, right? I'm going to place one right here, right? That's a good resistance level, the monthly time frame, right? Reject, 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 and finally went above it. But we also needed a break in the retest, right? But the market went above 0.65858, which is a good indication that it's probably going, which is a good indication that it's probably going to keep going up, right? So, Joe, were you looking for a buy on it or? Makes sense for sure. Now I'm going to place another key level right here as well, right? This is a good resistance level. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches, right? So AUD/USD is going for 0.67867, right? So pretty much, guys, on the monthly time frame, all you have to do is place your support and resistance levels, right? Those are going to be your key levels that the market is going to react to every time it touches one of those levels, right? Right? Touch, went up, touch, went down, and finally went above it. Right now, it's currently going for the next level, which is 0.67867, right? So now we're gonna go down onto the weekly time frame, right? Makes perfect sense, right? Look at that, guys. Reject, 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 right? The market been trying to break above 0.65858, then finally broke above it, and this is what we want to see after a break, right? Went above it, came back to retest it, and close above it, and then now it is currently going for 0.67867, right? This might be a good swing trade, man. Look at that, right? So that's the weekly time frame. So now I'm going to go down onto the daily time frame. The daily time frame, guys, that's where you're gonna have to pay the most attention to, right? Because the daily time frame, once you get the trend right, you know, there's at least a 90% chance that you're definitely going to win the trade, right? So this is the AUD/USD on a daily time frame. The trend is kind of choppy a little bit, right? Because you can't really tell if it is trending up, like, you know, unless if you've been trading for a while, you can tell the trend, but it is very choppy a little bit, right? But can you guys tell me the current trend of AUD/USD right now? And why do you think it is trending up or down?
Overall, when you look at it's down. It's getting low.
Overall, it's definitely downtrend overall, but so what's the current trend though?
Current trend uptrend. The game is that when you look to the left, that's the lowest low, right?
Yeah.
And then it went back up to test that 0.67867, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it failed to break the low, that last low. They started trending back up. So which is a good indicator that this could be a person that's going to start riding right there.
Bro, well said, man. You know, like recap pretty much said everything I was going to say, right? So if you're looking at it based on market structure, right? Like Recap said the overall trend was a downtrend, right? If you look on a weekly time frame or monthly time frame, right? AUD is what was like trending down for a very long time, right? But based on the daily time frame, right? The market gave you a low right here, right? And then went all the way up. But guess what, guys? The market never went below that previous low. Pretty much it can be like a good indication that it is going bullish, right? And that's exactly what happened, right? And also one thing as well, right? If you look on the left side, guys, if you grab your trend line, I'm gonna show it to you guys real quick. If you grab your trend line, right? Give me place it right here. Guess what, guys? You see this? Right? So AUD/USD was like on a heavy downtrend, right? Touch, drop, touch, drop, touch, drop, touch, drop for a very, 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 very long time. And then guess what? Finally broke above it, came back to retest it, and now it is currently, let me make sure I got the trend right. There we go. And then now it is currently trending up. So you guys should be looking for nothing but buys when it comes to AUD/USD, right? Because The first indication is the market is no longer bearish, it is bullish. The minute you see a reversal, you kind of like have to switch your mind to be like, okay, you know what? I was looking for sales. I'm no longer looking for sales when it comes to AUD USD. I'm looking for buyers, right? And which makes perfect sense because, guys, AUD USD is a USD pairs, right, at the end, right? And then we know the DXY is bearish, right? If the DXY is bearish, any pairs that got USD at the end should be bullish, which makes perfect sense, right? So the DXY is bearish, right? If I can show you the dollar right now, look at that. The DXY is bearish, it's going down, which makes perfect sense as AUD USD should be going up, right? So that's the first confluence, right? For AUD USD for you to actually look for buys. The second confluence as well, guys. Remember, I placed that key level from the monthly time frame. So that means that is a strong resistance level, right? The market went above it, came back to retest it a few times, and then now it is currently going up. That's the second confluence that you guys can use, right? And then the third confluence, right, guys, you can grab your rectangle box to actually place your key structures, right? You have the low, right? And then the market went all the way up to give you a high right here, right? And guess what, guys? It went all the way down to give you a what? What do you guys call this area right here? Area low, right? So now if you grab your fib retracement, I can almost guarantee you guys, like I'd say 99.9%, this was at least a 50% or 61% retracement level, right? If you grab your fib, place it from you can place it here or there, doesn't matter. You can place it from here to there, right? Let me make sure I get it right. Guess what, guys? Touch the 61.8% once and then took off, right?
Never even saw drawdown.
Never, you know what I mean? So that's exactly how we trade, right? So that's like over 4 confluences that the DXY is going to go up, right? If I was looking for a buy on AUD USD, what I'd do is, to be honest, I'd place my fib retracement from the previous higher low from here all the way to there, right? And then I'll wait for the market to come to between the 50% and 61.8% retracement for me to get in, right? Probably this level, right? Right here, right? It's going to be this. It's going to be something like this, up, right? To give you the higher low, right? Then go all the way down. Sorry, went all the way up again, and to give you the next higher low, right? So to me, this is not structure at all. This is just like a break and a retest of that resistance level, right? But yet again, we just have to wait for the market to finish retracing because who knows, it might keep going up, right? So as for right now, you can place your fib from the previous high low to the previous high, but let's say if the market keeps on going up, you're gonna have to adjust your fib. Let's say if the market goes all the way up for that resistance level, so that means you're gonna have to adjust your fib all the way here and then wait for the market to retrace to the 1561, right? But the key thing is we know AUD USD is bullish, so you guys should be looking for nothing but buys, right? Because we don't counter trade at all. If the market is trending up, we look for buys. If it is trending down, we look for sales. So all you have to do is wait for the next structure to be created, right? Because we have that structure, we have that higher low. All we have to do is for the market to create the next higher low for us to get in. You place your fib from here to the previous high, and you just wait to get in this area at the previous high, at the next higher low. And then you're gonna have to ride it all the way to, let's see if you place your fib from here to there, right? And you get it at the 50 and 61.8%. This is going to be your TP1, right? Let's see if we get in at the 61.8% retracement. We're gonna have to ride this all the way to TP1, about 150 pips. And we'll be risking about 45 pips, right? Which is a good hour ratio. But AUDUS is definitely bullish, and this might be a possible swing trade because that was a crazy downtrend, right? Look at that on the weekly time frame, right? Touch went all the way down, touch went all the way down, touch went all the way down, then finally broke above it, came back to retest it, and since then it's been going up. AUDUS is definitely a good pair to trade for sure. Yeah, Joe, I agree. This is definitely a good pair to trade.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get into AUD I'd say there's no point of you getting in, because if you do get in, you're gonna have to place a stop loss all the way down here or even below the previous support. You'd be risking way too much, right? Let's say if you do choose to buy AUD which is a bad move, right? You'd be risking over 140 some pips, right? And if you do choose to sell it, right, that's counter trading, right? So the best way to actually trade AUD right now is to wait for the market to create something similar to this, which is a higher low. Then you get in, then you just make, you just make money off of it. You know, as long as you know the market is bullish, then you're good to go, right? You can also grab your trend line as well, right? Grab your trend. See this? Makes perfect sense, right? For the market to drop to that trend line to create the next higher low, right? And then you place your buy in this area right here. That's all. You guys got any questions? Yeah, okay. But it's the same thing as EU and GU and gold. We're just waiting for like the EU, GU, gold, and right now AUDUSD to just retrace, right? Because we know it's bullish, right? We know we're gonna make money. You know, I mean, all we gotta do is wait for the market to create the next structure for us to get in, right? And don't counter trade. Like to me, it doesn't matter if AUD goes all the way up there. I'm still not gonna sell it, right? I'm gonna wait for the market to create structure for me to get in. And then once you do that, man, trust me, like your winning ratio is gonna be at least 85, 90%, right? Because once you know what you're looking for, you're good, right? So that's all there is to it. That's a decent pair to trade for sure. So after AUD USD, now I'm going to take a look at a JPY pair because the Japanese been blessing us lately, you know. So you guys have any suggestions? EJ?
EJ, AJ.
EJ and AJ?
AJ was actually.
Yeah, AJ. Okay, we'll take a look at.
CJ too.
Yeah, we made money off CJ, right?
CJ blessed me. And
It did. CC actually blessed us too, but CC moves way too slow, man. Way too slow.